Previously on Secret Singapore, we found out how smart labs support personalized and predictive medicine. A mere 43% of all cells in our body are made up of human cells. The rest comprises trillions of microbes that live on our skin and in our internal organs. The most important ones reside in our gut, where you will find an astounding diversity of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and other microbes. Collectively, this group is called a microbiome. Dr. Look, I noticed that a lot of people are now looking inside to find ways to determine, even before a symptom comes up, to predict what kind of illnesses or health challenges they might face in the future. One of which, of course, is the gut. What is happening there?
For a very long time, Mark, we always thought of the digestive system as only being important as food absorption and nutrition.
That's right.
Yeah. But now we know that your gut health is actually intimately related to a lot of diseases, such as your allergic conditions, your autoimmune conditions, metabolic problems like fatty liver, obesity, and of course your body's immunity, your susceptibility to infections, cancers, and in the overall picture, how well you age in the future is all related to the gut. So we are very interested in gut health. We are also very interested in the gut microbiome because the gut microbiome constitutes more than the number of human cells in your body. If you weigh all these microorganisms, they collectively weigh about 2 kilograms. We now have this concept of evaluating your gut health through your gut microbiome, and that can help us predict the future diseases that you have. For example, your brain health, your cardiovascular health, how your gut is influencing your brain in terms of your mood, your handling of stress, and even neurodegenerative disorders like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. All these are intimately related. The type of gut microbiome can determine your cholesterol levels, your blood pressure, your endothelial function, and that can also help us predict whether you're going to get cardiovascular disease in the future. If we find deficiencies, if we find that you're lacking in something, we can also recommend certain foods. We can also recommend giving you supplements of probiotics and other nutritional micronutrients that you might require.
But for example, you were mentioning problems like Alzheimer's that may show up later. How is that connected to the gut and how is that detected?
Right now, what we are using the microbiome is as a predictive tool of these conditions. But in the future, I think there's a lot of interest in manipulating your gut microbiome to change such diseases. In autism, for example, some people have started using intake of what we call capsules. Actually, we are using fecal microbiome harvested from healthy subjects and making them into a treatment. These are all very interesting interventions in the future. On a wider basis, I think all of us should have a better understanding of your gut health and how we can become healthier, how we can live longer by changes in your lifestyle and your diet. I think in terms of preventive medicine, predictive medicine, this can be done for everyone. You can just do your stool sample, check your microbiome, see how healthy you are in your gut and other aspects of your health. Do some changes, improvements that you can take on your own. You can re-evaluate your results 6 months later, a year later, and see how well you're doing.
At the Amelie facility, stool samples are processed to obtain valuable insights and products. Following rigorous processing, the samples are transformed into raw data with manifold applications in optimized food and nutraceutical manufacture. They also serve as powerful tool in the sample donor's quest for better nutrition and personalized medicine through probiotic formulation or even microbiome transplantation. Angie, can you tell me about the purposes that this facility serves?
Okay, at Emily, we have a straightforward mission, which is to promote well-being through optimal gut health. As the pioneer in Southeast Asia, Emily hosts the region first microbiome transplant bank, and we are actively constructing the world first multi-ethnic Asia gut microbiome database. We provide comprehensive gut microbiome tests for individuals who are interested in personalized dietary or probiotics recommendation. We also work with FMCG and F&B companies to understand the gut microbiome impact of food, so to bring about better for you food as well as nutraceutical products into the market. Okay, we have the Emily gut microbiome test kit over here. So maybe let me walk you through it.
Yes, please.
Yes. So we have the collection tube over here. And then in this packaging, you will also find something interesting like this stool collection. There are two sticky tape at the side, which you can then pull it wide open and stick it to both sides of the toilet seat, and you go on to do your business. The sample will rest on this paper, where you will open the tube with a scoop at the end, collect a spoonful of it, put it back in, shake them, and then you can further packaging it with the absorbent pad that is given, and then another layer of security into the
A bubble
bubble
packaging.
wrap. Yeah.
Yes.
And then this will then go back to Emily.
Oh, the address is already here.
Yes.
So where can the public get their hands on this kit?
We advise that you can get this kit through the doctors who will be able to better explain to you the results and then make a lifestyle modification as well as to recommend you the supplements including probiotics to consume.
So they have to make the inquiry through their clinicians?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they can call us at Emily and we can recommend them.
Oh, absolutely.
Can you tell me what are the main activities that go on in this facility?
So at our facilities, the primary activity revolves around transforming stool samples into valuable insights and products. So the stool samples passes through various stages of processing. Our skilled scientists will extract the bacterial DNA, subject that to bench sequencing, which produce comprehensive list of bacteria that is unique to that individual. These raw data are then uploaded into the Emily's analytics pipeline to produce insightful information that will help this individual to make informed choices in terms of their lifestyle or in terms of their dietary or even supplements including probiotics. So for those stool samples that are designated to make into FMT products, they undergo a process that adheres to a very strict protocol. So these transformed materials are then bottled into 150 ml containers and then stored at an ultra low temperature at -80°C. We also develop a unique stool culture media that stimulates the human lower gut.
So here we have a food ingredient which we would like to understand its effect on the gut microbiome. So what we do is we dissolve it into our stool culture media. And after that, we add in our stool sample from Emily's stool bank. We homogenize it to make sure everything is well, and then we will put it into our incubation chamber. After that, we will extract the DNA and perform bench sequencing, and we will analyze the DNA through Emily's analytic pipeline.
So this media is actually instrumental in helping us identify food or ingredients that are beneficial to our gut health.
More and more answers to questions about the future of health are embedded in our genetic makeup and are emerging from labs where they are examined, identified, and applied to prevent or arrest certain types of diseases. This has been Mark Almagro, Editor-in-Chief of Media Group Private Limited, thanking you for keeping us company as we explore Secret Singapore.